Hey there, it's Rachel from Lighthouse for Life, and I have a question for you. Do you know where dangerous places are? You probably think, well, white vans, um, basements, um, the houses of people that you don't know. So these could be dangerous places for adults. This could be dangerous places for children. But today I want to talk about dangerous places specifically for children that we may not expect. Um, we have the image of the stereotypical predator or unsafe adult that would be the person holding candy in a white van, and that's just not the reality for most of the situations that unsafe adults manifest. So it can be a coach, it can be a teacher, it can be a parent, and that's a very scary reality for children, and that's why we need to have conversations and discussions with them, very open about what those adults act like, good adults and adults that are not so good. One of those situations and one of those places where unsafe things can happen can be right in a normal life style. So in this book, Julian's solo voyage. This is a buddy system conversation. Again, part of the Safe Hearts Proactive Parent Proofread age sensitive content. So this is kind of for younger readers. This is written by Damsel in Defense and then illustrated by Nathan Little. And it is part of a further series with the Heart Defender characters. Now, in this book, our main character, Julian, uh, is at the grocery store with his mother and his sister, and he has to go to the bathroom. Well, he's 5 years old, and at this point, he really feels like he is a big boy and doesn't need anyone to go to the bathroom with him. So instead of going to the women's bathroom with his older sister, he goes to the boys' bathroom all by himself. And that's when the trouble starts. He isn't sure to use the urinals, and he's not sure if he should use the toilets in the stalls. And a young, very unthreatening looking guy comes out and asks if he can help Julian. Now, in this situation, Julian's thinking, oh, well, maybe that would be nice to have some help. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But then the stranger asks, oh, do you need more help? Oh, I can hold you while you stand on my shoes. And Julian thinks, that doesn't feel right. So I want to bring up again today the idea that when bad situations happen, when bad things happen, um, that there is something in your heart that can maybe break, maybe be opened a bit, bruised, hurt, and we can't always fix it all the way back to normal when things like that happen. We can learn from that hurt and not make that same choice again in the future, and that's why the pain exists, is to remind us, uh-oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have, I shouldn't be in that situation again. So what happens in this book is that Julian, his heart says, uh-oh, I know this is not right. This person should not be this close to me. This person shouldn't touch me. They're a stranger. I'm not allowed to talk to strangers. And so he has an alarm, and he sets the alarm and is able to alert his older sister who's waiting outside the men's bathroom. He comes out, he's able to leave the stranger. He comes out, they both go, tell their mother what happened, and then there is a clear chain of safe adults who help them address the issue. At this point, it can be a police officer who lets them know, hey, I'm here to listen to you. And it's very wonderful to have this protocol set up. So this is the conversation that I encourage you to have with your children. In these situations, what should they do? If they are going to a public bathroom, what are right choices and what are wrong choices? If they are out of your sight, places in play. Right now, the world looks a little different, but that's why we're taking this little um, breath of air in order to maybe pause and have these conversations. At the park, what do you do if someone approaches you? In a store, what should you say to someone who wants you to go in the dressing room with them? All of these maybe unconventional situations are things that you can talk through with your children. Maybe the next time you do go to the store, even though things are wild and you might be distracted by looking for toilet paper, how do you notice different dangers around? Oh, that's not a safe place, or that's something to watch out for, and then to go further and have that talk with your child. I really do believe that this series is great for identifying different discussion questions. Um, have you ever met someone you thought was nice but who tried something tricky? What happened? Tell your mom or dad. That's a confusing situation, and it's really important to validate the child's point of view in that situation and explain what was okay and then the point when it became not okay. Another question is, have you ever had an uncomfortable feeling in your tummy when something inappropriate was going on? Again, we really need to give it to credit to our feelings, that they say a lot more than sometimes we're willing to listen. And I want to encourage you to talk to the children in your life about, how do you know what a feeling is something that you should listen to, and what's a feeling that it means maybe you don't have to listen to it. I personally think we should listen to all of our feelings, at least to hear what they have to say. But I hope this sparks a wonderful conversation with you and the children in your life, and I appreciate you taking the time today. Take care.